Wow. American Ninja Warrior here.
All black, baby. You know what they say?
Slimming.
Yeah.
Is that why you're wearing it?
Yes.
That's sad. Did someone pass?
If I feel slimmer, then I feel better.
Great. Have you ever been involved in business? Did you ever have a job that was around business?
I used to be a recruiter. I used to have to get people jobs.
Wow. A headhunter?
I was horrendous.
Yes.
I got like 2 guys jobs and they both quit. And I was like, hey, this guy, ASP.NET developer, great background in C#.
C#. I don't think that's the name of the programming language.
It is.
Is it C#?
Yeah.
Isn't it C+?
There's 2. There's C++ and C#. ASP.NET, ASP.NET MVC.
Wow.
All my developers are going to be like, have boners right now.
I'm a little turned on myself.
I just buried you. It's C#.
I'm going to go ahead and say you taught me. So what I want to teach you today is the process of an IPO.
Sounds like IPA.
An IPO is an initial public offering.
Yep.
So this is when a company goes from being a private company to having shares that are available for the public to buy and trade.
Okay.
Do you have any idea what the very first publicly traded company in the world was?
NASDAQ. Google?
No, that's not. Dude, the first in the history of the world.
I don't fucking know. Dell?
Dude, you gotta go so far back.
Fucking, like, the guys that, like, who are smiths? What are the smiths?
Blacksmiths.
Blacksmiths?
Okay, you're more on the hunt. What's the earliest big company that you can think of in the world?
Fucking Atari? I don't know.
Atari?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Dell? IBM.
These are the earliest companies you can think of?
I don't... What,
the earliest
I can think of, like, restaurants.
You named like 4 computer companies and then the trade of blacksmithing.
I don't know.
What about trade?
UPS.
Does this ring any bell? The Dutch East India Company.
Heavens no.
The Dutch East India Company was the very first publicly traded company in the world.
All right.
Yeah, you don't care, do you?
I mean, I do.
That is the face of a man who does not give a fuck about this information.
I don't care.
Who are the people that broker the deals of taking companies public or selling companies even?
Oh, an investor.
Investment.
Yes. Banker.
Banker. Also known as an underwriter. Hire underwriter. Once they've hired the underwriter, the investment bank, one that has a good reputation with the SEC, which is the Securities and Exchange Commission.
Not
right?
the football league.
No. Not in this sense. The SEC is going to check the books on everything in order to confirm that everything is shipshape. And in order to do that, we have to go through a period of due
process, law, date, diligence.
Nice. Then you have this period where you get to go kind of look under the hood. During this process, the underwriters will also go to the SEC and file the proper letters and letters of intent.
I'm hearing a lot of football terms here.
Okay.
SEC, letter of intent.
Red herring document.
There's probably a red herring team out there.
Okay. Step 3 is the SEC review and roadshow.
Huh?
Roadshow is basically when the underwriters go out and try to gauge interest from institutional investors as they start to formulate an idea of how many shares they think they should issue and at what price. Once all that's done, we get into the IPO pricing.
Let's price this bitch.
Yeah, and this is determined by the success of the roadshow, market conditions, things like that.
Okay.
Then we launch.
Throw that bitch into orbit.
You know, you let potential investors know, hey, we're going to IPO on this date so that they can ready to themselves to buy as many shares as they want and, have their money ready and stuff like that. But then there's this thing called stabilization here. Now, this is a 25-day period where the underwriters are allowed to execute trades in order to try to like actually solidify a healthy share price for the company.
Why do you do that?
What?
The Z.
Oh, you don't like that?
Oh, who you try to impress?
No, it's this. I write my Z's often without, sometimes they look like 2s. In order to differentiate, I throw the line through it.
Yeah, but what fucking idiot thinks you're putting a 2 in the middle of stabilization?
Dude, people thinking it's a password.
Not me.
You would be at the top of the list of people that I would think who would read this word without the line through the Z and say, why did you write it stabilization? What does that mean?
You're right.
It's a 25-day period during which the underwriters can execute trades that they think will help benefit the share price of the company. It's called a quiet period.
You know, quiet cars on the Amtrak?
Hold on. Any SEC restrictions against price manipulation are actually restricted during this period. It's the company. Quiet cars on trains?
Yeah.
What about
You said quiet time, so I thought quiet cars. Great place to get fucked up.
Yeah, sure.
I've pissed myself on an Amtrak before.
In the quiet car?
Yes.
Why would you go there for that?
I mean, I didn't mean to. I fell asleep and I had piss in my pants.
That's not what I meant. Why would you do it in the quiet car? Why would you go
Piss?
get banged up in the quiet car?
What do you mean? Because no one's going to bother you.
Do people typically bother
No,
you when
you have
you're
people
drinking?
on their phones and stuff.
You want total peace and focus
Yes.
while you're drinking heavily to the
Yes.
point of peeing yourself.
Yes.
That's very strange. And then finally, we get to the transition to market competition. People who are deciding whether to buy or sell this company are now going to do so based on market conditions rather than internal factors.
Okay.
So-
We're seeing what's going on outside.
Dana just purchased 10,000 shares of canned tuna,
How you tuna?
cheese, dust, cholesterol bites. Boy, Dana, it's pretty indicative of our overeating market that we're trying to access. So I'm going to buy shares too.
Yeah.
All right, that's IPOs. Good luck, Dana.
Thank you, Franny. You're the best.
You're the best.